So could you tell us what vasopressin is and how it's related to social behaviours?
Yes, of course. First of all, vasopressin is first a hormone which is released in the blood by some brain cells and which controls the blood pressure and the amount of water that you have into your blood.
Okay.
And recently it's been demonstrated that it also has some effect in the brain, and it controls mainly social behavior, a little bit memory also. Social behavior, that means that is important for interaction between people and the relationship between the kids and his mother, and the relationships in between couples. And also we are now demonstrating that it is important in some diseases like depression, anxiety and stuff like this.
So is it actually a neurotransmitter as well as a hormone?
It is a hormone and it is a neurotransmitter, yes.
Yes.
Are you working with mice or rats?
We are at the moment working with mice and rats, but we are working in conjunctions with a group of psychiatrists who are working with people which have problems with social problems, of course, and mainly people which are suiciding.
Okay.
So we have a big cohort of suicidants,
Yeah.
and we are making genetic analysis of their genetic patrimoine in order to see whether there are some differences between their system in vasopressin system and the control system.
And what is it you're planning on carrying out in the future?
The next set of experiments will be mainly to relate the stuff that I've been doing in the mice and the stuff that we are doing in human, and put that together.
And what kind of techniques will you be using to do that?
We're using a lot of genomic imprinting and genetic analysis for human, and we are using, of course, electrophysiology for the animals, and also we have developed a set of ligands which are fluorescent.
Okay.
And so that we can see the receptors directly interacting with our ligands into the brain.
Okay. And this kind of research, will it help with developing drugs in the future?
We hope so. We hope to find new anxiolytic, mainly.
Right. Okay. And can you tell me a little bit about the School of Electrophysiology?
Yes, the School of Electrophysiology is something that we have in Montpellier with a bunch of friends of mine created 2 years ago. It's a school where people can come to learn the basic of electrophysiology. So it's staying for 1 week. We take people in set in a very nice place, and we spend all the week together. All the teachers and students are together during 1 week, and we go all through all the theory of electrophysiology and all the tricks for techniques and stuff like this. And this is before Easter vacations, and then after Easter vacations they again come for 1 week in our labs, and they have a practical course. And this is open to PhD, postdoctorants, researchers, engineers from public or from private companies.
And where will this be held?
It will be held in Sète, in a place which is called Le Lazaret, which is a very nice place just over the sea and in the border of Sète.